Hey YouTube, Shadow Machamp. Pros and cons right off the bat. So pro is, I'm going to show you right in this first matchup. If you do not have a Machamp answer, as in a fairy or a ghost, it's basically, it's going to roam free against almost everything in this meta and just dominate. So I'm going to show you that right away. The problem is that most teams have one, sometimes two or three counters to a fighter, right? In Muck, Cofagrigus, Fairy. So it's very, very tough to run Machamp. And I actually did like only okayish with this team. I don't even know if I went positive with this team, quite honestly. Just because there's so many teams that are like hunting Machamp, and it just, when Cofagrigus and the Fairies and Muck right now are the meta, it's very tough to run. So I paired it with Lickitung. Obviously, Lickitung is the best answer to Cofagrigus, and Muck is the best answer to Fairies, right? So makes sense team comp-wise. This is one where it's like they don't have an answer. So I'll show the Hydro Cannon. The Fury Cutters are resisted. I'm getting a head-on energy here. Counters are doing huge damage. This will take them out, or grab a shield. Either is fine. Grabbed a shield. I'm going to get to a move before they do. So now I'm going to either grab the second shield or take them out. And if they shield, I can just like counter down, right? And come out with energy. So they let it go. Just going to move this a little bit here. Ninetales comes in. So here we go. I've already taken out one. I'm going to grab a shield or like put this super low. I'm expecting a shield here. They can maybe farm down, but like I'm up a shield and they have like less than half health of their second Pokemon. So now I just come in here. I can take either or. Probably just let this go because I think I can. I mean, I definitely live with Weather Ball. If it was an overheat, it was an overheat. But like Lickitung should be able to sort of beat what's in the back. Farm up here. That's fine. Farm down, have a move. What's in the back? Ooh, another water. So ABA water, water, fire, water. Interesting. But now I just they have no option, right? And then Lickitung would have beat this with these two. So Machamp roaming free is just so hard to beat. The problem is, as you see here, oh sweet, great lead. Of course, I have at least one answer, and in the ending, two answers on this team. So I farm up a bit. I should have probably maybe come in right away with Lickitung, just because the licks and body slams would have added up. Oh my god, I got body that. So a lot of Pokemon, I don't have a shadow version, I just got the regular version. A lot of people, I think rightfully so, are running Poison Jab, Acid Spray, Dark Pulse, because you need the Dark Pulse for the Cofagrigus, but otherwise just the Poison Jab damage, especially from Shadow, is what's doing all the damage otherwise. So I think if I had a Shadow, I would run Acid Spray instead of Thunder Punch. Thunder Punch is like a whatever move you can just throw. Either do damage with a Poison Jab or you need the Dark Pulse. They're ahead on energy, they're ahead on shield, they're ahead on energy. So Muck, and here comes just second, and this one has a Mud Bomb and two shields. So this game is over. So double poison in the back, right? You're weak to Machamp, but you have two poison answers in the back. That is very just easily going to handle this team here. So this one's a loss. I got a few more losses in this. So it's one of those things where it's like you can run it. It's the same thing of like running Dragonair or stuff like that. It's just that most have answers for it. So there's your Cofagrigus. Lickitung or Muck, both are fine safe swaps. They come in with the Dragon. It's Dragon with it's Haxorus, so those counters are going to add up here. I may grab a shield. Because I assumed that they were going to shield because they want to throw a Breaking Swipes to lower my attack and then just like counter me down. And I'll get to a move, but now with the lower attack, it's not going to take them out. So it'll chip. It'll get them low. But now it's like really low, actually. Knowing that they have a Cofagrigus at the front, I need to try and run in the back with Muck. So just got the counter through. That's nice. I'll take this move. It'll do a lot because this Breaking Swipe is such a hard hitting move. So Cofagrigus back in. That's fine. I need to basically double shield here. Get the Dark Pulses off. They Dark Pulse me, which is not great because then they're easily going to get to a Shadow Ball here. So I'm going to have to double shield. And then we'll have to see what's in the back here. They are going right. Good counting. I guess I should learn how to count one day. They go double Dark Pulse, which is really annoying, and it is their own Machamp in the back, which is fine for Muck, but not when the Cofagrigus is... I'm trying to get out because I need to make the move, and I do. The problem is now I don't get to a Rock Slide. I'm one short, and I have a move, but so do they, and we don't even get the option to CMP because the game lags when you come in now. They Shadow Ball for the win. So it's tough when there's at least one answer, sometimes two on the team. But if you get a good lead and they don't get out, makes me think that they either only have one answer to Machamp or none. This is not it's a bad matchup. I can live a Body Slam and I can just counter down. I'm guessing, they have their own fighters in the back. So I'm guessing this is probably a double fighter team. Maybe Surfetched and Machamp or Surfetched and something in the back, and they didn't want to come in low on energy because then you're already in a losing matchup. So I shielded in case it was like a Brave Bird, but it was just a Night Slash, so that's fine. I can live one Night Slash, farm down. They do get the double boost, but it's okay. Counters are resisted. Yeah, I'm guessing it's a second fighter or fairy or something in the back. Yeah, there's your fighter. There's your Machamp. That makes sense. So I need to chip a bunch with this because Lickitung is going to have a not amazing matchup. They catch on their Lickitung because the game kind of screwed me a little there. Do take it out. I'm going to see if I can do another move, and I can. Just the resisting of the counters is huge. Huge there. And that is good to grab that shield. I can live one cross chop. I'll shield one. And then I should be able to get to a Body Slam before they get to like a third cross chop or take me out with the counters. I think they're going to need a third cross chop before I get to the move, but they're not going to get to a third one. So Lickitung, bad against counter users, but still kind of good. It's just so bulky. I really like using it. That's why I put it in like my top 5 of this meta. Machamp on Machamp action here. Do I try and CMP? I try and catch. We both try and catch. So we both have the right idea is we don't want to play a CMP tie game. So we both try and catch. Unfortunately, I think they get the better end of this here, getting their Cofagrigus on poison. The poisons are resisted. So even if I can land a Dark Pulse, these claws are going to add up before I do. I might just want to let this go, get the Dark Pulse off, and then come in with Lickitung and lick down and come out with energy. I'm guessing the play here. They let it go. Oh, and I flip switch. So there we go. But the thing is, I think Machamp's going to come in and just get a couple counters down now. Yeah. That's like 7, which is a problem. Because now we CMP there. They win. That's okay. Let's see if they shield. I'm going to try and catch. Yeah, I was going to say I tried to catch it, but able to farm down. And there is your second answer to Machamp in the back. A Gramble, right? So they have Gramble, they have Cofagrigus. Just 2 answers to Machamp, and that's just so hard in this meta running Machamp right now. I do get to another Body Slam. I don't know if it's enough to take it out. Can I lick down? I can not. Oh, I could, but they are forced to throw. And at that point, I have a Cross Chop loaded. So actually, I have a Rock Slide too, but Cross Chop is more than sufficient from this range. So got out of that. Good lead here. There's one Fairy, K. My guess is this is a double Fairy team. So I'm going to have to try and keep switch as much as possible here. Which unfortunately requires me to lose a shield. And this is a problem I have with Muck. It is real, especially the non-shadow version. The Thunder Punch sucks. Like, it sucks so bad. So I'm down a shield. They are going to just absorb these and then just go what I'm guessing is a 2-shield Gramble in the back. Right, I already saw one Fairy. My guess is it's a 2-shielded Gramble in the back. Come in here, there's your Gramble. And at this point, it can just double shield and farm down and win. Because I've already gone over this team. 2 shielded Gramble is going to just pretty much dominate almost everything, right? That's my video from yesterday morning that I ran. They're running Umbreon double fairy. I ran counter users double fairy, and it's the same sort of thing. Like, you're just, the fairy damage is so overpowering. You grab a shield in the mid game, 2 shielded Gramble for the win. And there's not much I can do. I can come in here and just get deleted by these charms, have a move, but damage is done. So I'm very, very hesitant to run any fighter in this meta right now. Right, and there's your Gramble on lead. Gonna come in with Muck. Hypno is gonna delete me. So they have Muck, they have a Gramble and a Hypno. So great. Like, okay. How am I gonna deal with this? I can live a punch. Maybe get to a Thunder Punch and flip switch or grab a shield here is my best case scenario. Yeah. So I'll flip switch or grab a shield, which would be nice. So I grabbed a shield. At this point, just come and lick a tongue, farm. Hope they have like a Cofagrigus in the... No, I mean, I don't want a Cofagrigus in the back, but what are you going to do? Let's see what's in the back. Is a Ninetales. Okay. Come in here. Basically just try and grab a shield or do tip damage that I can like lick down. I end up grabbing a shield. I remember this. I was like, why are you shielding? But I'm like, cross chop basically puts these guys in lick damage, right? I could just like lick and come out with a ton of energy and shield once. So I don't hate that shield. But then they don't even get a move off. They're just going for full fast move damage. But I think Lick Tongue is just too tanky for that. And I'm going to get to 2 body slams and end up winning despite having 2 Machamp answers here. So yeah, I'm really hesitant to run this, and you're gonna see like the regaining Cofagrigus core. You're gonna see, yeah, the regaining Cofagrigus core is the next one, and then I still don't have a third because I really am struggling. I'm really struggling to pair with Pokemon that aren't right now what I mentioned: Lickitung, Muck, Cofagrigus, Ninetales, Meganium. I think are just like the 5 safest in this meta, and it's really tough to run something like Machamp when each team has 2 hard answers to it. So I know it's ranked 1. I know that if like in match 1 you saw if there's no answer to it, it's really, really tough for your team. But every team has an answer to it right now, so that makes it really, really difficult to run. So that's my analysis. I think this is the best team if you want to run it, right? Because you have the hardest Cofagrigus answer in Lickitung, and you have the hardest Fairy answer in Muck. So I think it makes sense, the team comp. It just, tough to run, right? I would almost just want to run something else, like a Cofagrigus. No, that'd be a little tough with double. Like, if you have a Umbreon on the lead, Cofagrigus would be tough on the lead. So maybe something else, but that is it. Definitely one more video this afternoon. We'll do one more tomorrow morning, hopefully. I'll get one, and then I'm gonna, instead of doing a second video Wednesday afternoon, probably stream in the afternoon, because again, I'm off work this week. So I think a stream in the afternoon. Don't know what time yet. It's 12, 1, maybe 1ish. It's supposed to rain all day, so maybe that is what I will do. So that's it. Let me know if there's any, like, outside the 6 Pokemon that I mentioned, is there like another Pokemon that is working for you that I just have completely oblivious to? Let me know in the comments below. Appreciate you watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.